You think you know everything about yourself up until you hit a wall. And that was what happened to me over this summer. I'm not gonna get too much into details, but I was in a very toxic situation, and after leaving that situation, I was forced to encounter a lot of emotions that I didn't even know I could have. Emotions like anger, bitterness, envy, so many things, and it just felt like every time I reached the finish line, I just went back to square one. So I decided to talk a little bit about this in today's video. If you've never seen one of my previous What I Eat videos, then here's an explanation as to why I talk so much in these videos. It's just because I feel like food is an opportunity to build relationships, and it's a way for me to just like cultivate a relationship with you guys. Think of it like we're going out for lunch or something. We're just developing our relationship while eating some good food. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Ask me how my morning is going. Ask me.
So I didn't realize this while I was in the situation that I was in, and after stepping out of it, I came to the realization that I was tolerating many lows for those few highs. And yo, this is not a romantic relationship, so don't even get in y'all's head. But like, you know, I just was not understanding why certain things slid. I think that that's what caused a lot of the anger. I had to do a lot of forgiving. I had to forgive myself because there are many things I know now that I didn't know at the time. I've grown so much, I've changed so much, and I think that that was the first step to this whole process of healing. And after I finally forgave myself, I started to see so many other emotions like popping up.
So I just finished my breakfast and I'm back in bed. I'm going to do a little bit of work. I have to make a to-do list for today. If not, I might self-destruct. I love my Mondays, just not having class. So a couple of things I need to knock out today include finishing editing this video for one of my clients, and freaking need to send over this non-disclosure agreement, contract, and other stuff to a new client. I need to go take my sign language lab assignments and go film those. Yesterday they were due, but I'm gonna pretend like they're due tomorrow or something. And I also need to finish editing my video. Mondays are days that I just catch up on all the work that I avoided on the weekend. So I'm about to be here for some time until lunchtime.
I'm only one step ahead to forget you. One step ahead. One step ahead is a step too far away without you.
Is it hard to be fresh if you don't have money, or can you still pull it off?
When I ain't had no money, I still had sauce. So if you don't got no sauce, then you lost.
Jesus Christ, I didn't think this was gonna be this big. Thank you so much, Tishian. Make sure you watch the haul coming soon. I need to go to the ASL lab. Probably just gonna get something really quick to eat. This is why I love public sandwiches or subs or whatever, because they are heaven sent.
And I think what I've had to learn is that in this life there's a duality, and there's so much beauty in that. There's so much beauty in the fact that we have low days and high days, and understanding that like both days are equally important is what makes you ride every single wave. Because I was trying to shove other emotions in the back, the bad emotions, but I came to the realization that that wasn't doing me any justice. I never used to think that I could be a person that was spiteful. I was like, this ain't me. This is not me. But it very much was me. I did a lot of journaling. I did a lot of praying. I was like, God, I need you to take these away. Because when you have hate towards people, it really hurts you more than it hurts them. It does you a disservice because now you have a firm, stiff heart. And you're carrying around this burden in your own heart.
Oh my God.
why I've never understood why our generation is so like hard to, they hate forgiving people and they think that they're doing the other person wrong. But no, like, you're really hurting yourself, because now not only do you have this firm heart, you're going to carry this hatred into your other healthy relationships, not knowing how it happened, not knowing like why you're all of a sudden walking on eggshells in your healthy relationships when those were never the issue to begin with. You know, I'm not saying that I'm at a place of perfection, but I've realized that it is so important to ride those lows. Like, those days are so important as well.
Pretty. So good. Something about this combo is so like nourishing. I never used to be an oatmeal person, but my dad, when we were growing up, he would eat oatmeal all the time. I was like, do you not get tired of this? Like, it's literally just oats. But here I am. Growing up, like, my mom, she used to love avocados. I used to clown her all the time. She would put avocados in everything. Cucumbers, everything. She would put it in everything. And here I am, like, turning into them. I think as you get older, your taste palette just changes. I love breakfast so much. I feel like that's the meal that I get the most creative with. So if y'all take anything out of this video, make it the breakfast meals.
Job to make sure the script is followed, respected, the writer's vision is respected, so the producer figures it all out.
Hi you guys, it's currently 8:35 p.m. Right after I went to my film class, I stopped recording and then I came back, worked on some videos, like edited. I've been sitting here editing for hours. I did eat lunch, so I ate my lunch. I didn't film it. I'm just gonna insert a picture. It was moi moi, which is like a Nigerian cuisine, and I didn't make anything, so I would have just literally shown it to you guys. So you didn't miss out on anything. I'm having one of those days, or one of those like weeks where it's like, I feel like in every video I'm talking about how stressed I am, but now it's not necessarily stress, because none of this stuff is hard, but it's like there's so much stuff that it's like needing my time. Did I not talk about this in last week's video? I promise you guys, one day I'm gonna sort my life out. I'm currently editing 4 videos at the same time. 2 of them are for clients. 3 of them are for clients. One of them is a video of mine that needs to be going up tomorrow. Tomorrow I have class and I'm gonna be filming something with someone that said she wanted to do, like, she had a class project and wanted to interview me in terms of like my channel and YouTube and all that stuff. And after I finish editing, I'm going to try to take a break and go make myself some dinner. So I hope to stand up from this spot within the next hour. Hopefully I can be in the kitchen completing my womanly duties. Hi.
Something else I've also had to learn is that you teach people how to treat you. Like, I feel like the first time you let something slide, second time you let something slide, third time you let something slide, people don't see an issue with it. So when you blow a fuse by the 4th time, they're gonna be like, well, I never knew it was an issue because you never said anything the first few times. After that situation, I've had to learn, like, if there's something that affects me, something that I don't like, that might seem like a small issue, people don't know that until I vocalize it. And it's best to nip that at the bud. Like, if someone says something that doesn't sit right with me, I need to nip it at the bud from the jump. And that's not to be like, you know, like clock people for every little wrong thing they say. It's just to be like, in this relationship, in this friendship, in this interaction, these things harm me. When you say this, it hurts me. And I need you to know this now so that you don't continue to do it. Because to you, it might not seem hurtful, but it is actually having a greater effect on me than you think. And I think after also understanding and learning that, it's made my current relationship so much stronger.
la plage abandonnée, coquillages et crustacés. Qui l'eût cru déplore la perte de l'été, qui depuis s'en est allé. On a rangé les vacances dans des valises en carton. Et c'est triste quand on pense à la saison du soleil et des chansons. Pourtant je sais bien l'année prochaine tout refleurir nous reviendrons. Mais en attendant je suis en peine de quitter la mer et ma maison. Le Mistral va s'habituer à courir sans les voiliers. Et c'est dans ma chevelure ébouriffée qu'il va le plus me manquer.
I'm currently in a very big dilemma. It's actually not big at all. It's actually very much of a first world problem, like a fresh due problem. But I got all these new clothes that are for fall. And tell me why it's 85 degrees outside. It's giving me Satan. Good morning, you guys. Today is Wednesday. I just finished some assignments. I had a discussion post to turn in, so I just turned those in. I'm about to head to class. Since I had such a late dinner, I'm not like hungry, so I'm just gonna eat something really light for breakfast. This be the fit. All this stuff is gonna be featured in a haul that I have coming soon. I don't wear a book bag. I love totes. Totes over book bag. And then I'm gonna put these on just so we can shut down the city. Nothing crazy. So let me just put it on. We can just put it on.
I've been thinking to myself like, what a... Oh my gosh, you're a YouTube girl! Yeah! Hi! I saw you on YouTube.
But nice to meet you.
I was like, I keep seeing all these pretty girls, I'm like, bro, like, what's up?
So guys, like, anyone watching this right now that goes to Georgia State?
Oh my God, please. Please.
Bryson trying to plot on you, and hopefully this can actually help. He's about yay tall. I'll tell you, like, 5'6" on a good day.
Wow.
Technically it's 5'5" and 3/4. He rounds up to 5'6". He does have the slides of the Yeezys, so maybe that adds a little bit depth, dimension. Maybe it helps a little bit. Wait, can I give you a goodbye?
I haven't been in a YouTube video because my sister don't be recording no more, so I don't.
So you haven't?
No, I haven't been, but I like being in it. I'm surprised.
What?
Because they told me, I be having to slow down over here because they be driving too crazy. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is like, I told you girl, it's gonna be so fun. You probably gonna want to come every Wednesday. But girl, I couldn't make it time for myself first because I'm not stressing myself. That's one thing. This gives me time to like really sit down and be like, okay, chill. Just calm down. Because right now my brain is like
I really wanted to make banana bread this week, but all those bananas are gone. Dead. Let me show you guys. They have, oh.
Yeah, I just want to play because they were leaving.
No, we have little friends. There's little animals circulating them. Cutesy poopsy. Yeah, I'm gonna probably just do this next time. So, oh my gosh, do you see those?
Yeah, bro.
Anyways, in the arms of the angel.
When I was in the season, I also took a huge break from social media because I never want people to think that I maneuver through life more fluently than I do. I'm honestly trying my best whenever I put content out to put the most authentic version of myself out there. So I'll never pretend. So I took a huge time away from social media, and I took time to pray. I took time to write. I took time to be out in nature. And I think that nature is such a healing place to be in. Something I think about occasionally is how much we honestly we're not made. Humans are not made to have technology take up as much time in our lives as they do. If you really think about it, I genuinely don't feel like we're supposed to see and intake so much of other people's lives as much as social media allows us to. So stepping away from social media while I was in this season is something that genuinely restored me and healed me so much. At the time I had my dog. You guys never met Rocky, but I had Rocky for about a week, and while I had him, he was fun to play around with. He was really just restorative. I just was he was like a giant teddy bear for me because I was going through it, not gonna lie. And honestly, my family didn't know. I don't even think they know how much I was going through. At the time I had gotten my new room. And I don't know if you guys remember, but in my room video, I was talking about how much healing I had done in that room. And this is kind of a little insight. That space was such a space for me to be safe. It felt like in that space nothing could reach me. It felt like in that space I could cry, I could do anything, and no one could harm me. And that's all that I was referring to in that video, you know? It's so important to take care of yourself.
I think it's time to add more water. Yep, it's time to add more water. Smells so good. Everything is done. So now it's time to plate everything. I'm so excited. I did just get them. Thanks. They go with everything. I didn't even realize how much they go with my dorm. I'm having a day.
Really, what's wrong?
I'm gonna gonna be kind of vulnerable with you guys. Right before I came to this field and filmed this clip, I was crying my eyes out for the past 2 hours, and I didn't expect to see Bryce when I was there at all, but we had a conversation and
Madame, je m'appelle Gérard Leclerc. Je suis intelligent et sincère. Je ne suis pas paresseux. Au contraire, je suis dynamique et enthousiaste.
The conversation was basically me explaining how I felt like I had finally climbed to a place in life where I wanted to be, just with everything I've always wanted. And I felt like I wasn't content. I felt like I was chasing after more. And I cut out a lot of what we were saying because I didn't really want to include too much. But what Bryce had told me was basically saying how you will never find peace until you find peace within where you are, no matter what stage you are in. Whether you're at the highest peak of where you want to be or whether you are at the lowest. If you're chasing after a finished product to find peace, after you finally get to that place you want to be, there's always something better. So this conversation was so important to me, and I don't think he understands how much I appreciated it.
We can have a full conversation now.
Too much?
Bonjour, je m'appelle.
I think this is the greatest part of healing for me, is that you're able to now move forward having these type of conversations with other people in your life. Knowing that it's a safe space, knowing that you've created a great foundation with them, and knowing that you're completely whole. I really appreciate this. I really appreciated this conversation and being outside. Like, it really helped.
Someone randomly playing a trumpet outside, and Mans is over there right now, so that's exciting. You can't get bored in this city, like you literally can't. You have to try to get bored, because I literally hear the funniest things and see the funniest things from my window.
Left Sabina years ago when I was just a child, haunted until all my youth was spent.
Hello?
Still I got away, but only yesterday I realized that somehow I'd return.
Wait, for which? All these things are because
distance, but too far away to catch. I only love to see when I'm in a show. How much of that is me? How much just memories of something someone told me long ago? Do I leave as a crime?
I'm trying to make something for dinner, and I don't have all the ingredients of what I'm trying to make. So I'm running to the K-stop across from us, which is just like a market. I just need hot dogs. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
Coquillage et crustacés, qui l'eût cru déplore la perte de l'été, qui depuis s'en est allé. On a rangé les vacances dans des valises en carton.
Have a good day.
Et c'est triste quand on pense à la saison du soleil et des chansons. Pourtant je sais bien l'année prochaine tous les fleurir nous reviendront. Mais en attendant je suis en peine de quitter la mer et ma maison.
Remember when I said at the beginning that when I thought I got to a place of healing, apparently I wasn't done yet? This is what I mean by that. There were so many times that good memories would come back, or even bad memories would come back. I would just start missing this, this situation. I would just start missing so many things. And I was like, why am I missing something that hurt me more than it helped me? Why do I continue to think back to this? And I was watching a video. I don't remember where I watched the video, but the person in the video had made the statement, when you're healing, you're always going to remember what brought you that pain, because now they're a part of you. Now you have memories with them. Now you have possible items that they gave you. You're probably saying certain things that they used to say, and because of that, they will never detach from you. Now they're a part of you.
Do your parents overanalyze their dreams as well? In depth with them, she'll be like, there's a deep meaning in life. Really crazy. I was like, girl.
All they wanna do is gas me. How we end up in the backseat, just trying to get to the bag. We on the same page, the same way. Only keep the fam around me, so let me know what it's.
After hearing that, Miss Girl took it and ran. I took that and took off because I think it brought a sense of like peace, because I was like, all these memories don't always have to make me sad or frustrated, because the purpose of healing isn't to forget, this person or this situation. The purpose of healing is to get better so that you can proceed with life. But just because I remember past situations doesn't mean that I should go back. Doesn't mean that they were good. It just means that that was a part of my life. And as life goes, we have memories and we remember things, and that's okay. And that doesn't mean that I'm moving backwards. That just means that I'm remembering things. So I've been getting so much better at separating those two, because even till today I still remember certain things, and it makes me sad because I continuously try to pretend like I can bleach that part of my memory out, but I can't, So I'm still working on this, hence why this video is saying how I'm healing, because I'm still, I'm in a much better state now, I promise you that. Oh my gosh. But this is something that I try to remind myself every now and then.
I need a vacation. I need my in an apron. Booty all out cooking bacon. Orange juice and case we drinking. I only come out when the stars out. I'm on a mission but we fall.
I'm so sorry, y'all. I forgot to tell you one ingredient that I added in this that really just did something. My foot. I put my foot in this. Toenails, toe crust, all that. This is so good. And I love how I've added blueberries in the middle so you can kind of taste like, you see that? I've gotten into journaling a lot. I'm actually about to do that right now after I finish eating. I do it on my iPad. I'm just gonna show you guys quickly. I don't want to get too close because I don't want y'all to see like what I write, but like I journal so much now. It's brought me so much peace and so much like relief. Like sometimes I'll just be in my head and I'll just be like, let me go journal. And by the time I'm done journaling, it doesn't make the problem disappear, but it just puts it in a place where I can see all my thoughts. Looking at a piece of paper and being like, all these thoughts that were in my head just took up 1 page of paper. It makes you feel a little bit better. Or even if it's like 4 pages of paper, it makes you feel a lot less congested in your head because you can actually see all your issues written out. Not to say that everything I journal about are issues, because I journal a lot about like great stuff, but even those sometimes overwhelm me because I'm just like, oh my gosh. Something that's kind of funny is like, Although I journal with my iPad, I have to like stop myself from using emojis, because you know how whenever you text with emojis a lot of time. I'm so used to texting with emojis that it's like I want to put emojis in my freaking journal entries, but I have to remind myself that like that's not what this is. I have to pretend that this is a piece of paper, and if I wanted to insert an emoji in a piece of paper, I can't just like copy or print out an emoji sticker and put it in the paper, you know? So it's kind of interesting, like writing without emojis. If I want to laugh, I'll just say LOL. And I'm like, how much I wish I could say LOL in like different contexts, like of humor. You know, like when you're laughing like really, really hard, you put like multiple laughing emojis. There's only so much you can do with LOL. Or ha ha ha. Anyways. It's kind of funny how you would do something as stupid as that, but okay, bye.
I missed your calls last night, sorry. I was too busy picking up a fight from all the girls who stole from me. Oh no, was I too late for the show? Yeah, I meant to break your heart, babe. Don't be so slow. Yes, I meant to let you go.
To wrap this all up, the whole idea of this whole statement that I'm making is to say how important the off season is. The other day I was talking with my friend Bryce, and we were both talking about the off season. Like the off season when no one is seeing what you're doing, no one is seeing all the work that you're doing, all the time that you're putting into yourself. But that's the most important season. You know, that season where you feel at your lowest. That season can be anything. It can be while you're trying to heal emotionally, while you're trying to grow financially, while you're trying to grow in your skills. Like that season where you just have to be silent and no one can see all the work that you're putting in besides you. And I believe that that is the most important season, because that is a season where you're truly planting a seed. Something else about this generation is I feel like a lot of the time people try to get instant gratification, instant peace, instant wealth, but it's like things that take time, I believe, sprout to be the most beautiful things. Because when you put time into something, that amount of time that you put into it dictates the amount of longevity that it has on the other end. So I've been really enjoying my off seasons and embracing them like no other.
I didn't pick up.
There goes breakfast, and I decided to switch it up a little bit and do green juice on the side. I love this. It's like one of my go-to meals nowadays.
Not to say that I expect things to go bad, but when they do, I don't freak out anymore. I'm like, this is beautiful, because I will learn. What can I learn while I'm in this low? So, yeah. I've learned so much this year. And I really learned that this life is beautiful. The duality of life is not something to take for granted.